What up? Like, subscribe, hit notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. How about last night, man? Hawkinson. I told you I sprinkled on his touchdown, didn't sprinkle that much, but I sprinkled on it. He got there. Didn't bet his yardage prop. What else? Oh, the 1.5 touchdowns for Kirk Cousins, along with the both teams to score a touchdown in the first and the second half. Um Bankroll builder I did for that, it got smoked. All right. Didn't hit that. What else? Oh yeah. AJ Brown hurt me. Hurt me. Either way it goes after that, we had an okay night. All right. All that I just all that was on the football pod. Just in case you guys missed it, whatever the case may be with that. All right. Let's get a screen pulled up here and let's go straight through these picks, okay? So let's get a screen pulled up. Let's go with this one right here. What about this? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna jump down to the bottom today. All right. You see, I got Hunter Brown behind me. He rolling with me. Either way, Hunter Green. I'm sorry. Either way it go though, man. Here we go. All right. So New York Yankees at Pittsburgh Pirates here. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot. Uh, Cole on the mound, on the road, whatever the case may be. Not picking a side in this one here. I already got some parlay pieces and things of that nature already set to the side. So Gary Cole, his parlay piece at a minus 190 here. Couldn't talk you off of that. Okay. So as I get to these plays, um, so yeah, that and then strikeouts. Strikeouts sitting at 6.5 and the minus 155. Better jump on it now if you want to get there. All these picks and things of that nature, they're gonna coincide with prize picks, okay? And all the other DFS sites. Atlanta Braves at Miami Marlins here. We got an over under 9 in this spot. Um, it's the Braves. What the fuck else you want me to say? All right. No, for real, it's the Braves though. So you got Johnny Cueto. He's giving up an 846 to righties. So he's pitching his worst to righties. Close, with a 791 OPS towards lefties. So I couldn't talk you off neither one of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Ronald Acuna's, Olson's, everybody on the lineup is in play here. At the end of the day, if I'm betting this game, of course, it's going to be Atlanta Braves, money line parlays, red line straights. Looking at a Reyes. Reyes is an interesting play here for hits, runs, and RBIs and things of that nature. So Reyes and Jazz Chisholm. Those were two guys that I was looking at. Haven't pulled the trigger, but I got love for those two guys in this situation. And you don't need me to talk about the Dodgers, man. I mean the Atlanta Braves. It is what it is with those guys. Do what you do. If you don't know what this prop is right here, is hits, runs, and RBIs. One of the best props on the board right now, in the game right now. So I mean, it's self-explanatory. Hits, runs, and RBIs. There's only one person sitting at 2.5 right now, and that's Ronald Acuna from this game. All right. So let's just keep it moving here. Baltimore Orioles at where are they? Baltimore Tampa Bay Rays at Baltimore Orioles. Okay. So I was tempted to take the strikeout prop here for and I'm still leaning now. I'm still leaning. Oops, where am I at? Where am I at? Pitchers prop. I'm still leaning here as well. Um, Zach Eflin, 4.5 strikeouts. Mm, mm, mm. I lean. I'm gonna lean towards the over. With a plus 125, I could tease it down to about a 4 and still get a good number. I'll lean towards the over here. All right. Bats. You can target the lefties here. We're gonna target the lefties versus Jack Flaherty here. Jack Flaherty's giving up an 885 OPS to lefties, so Guys like Brandon Lowe, Luke Rayleigh, and Josh Lowe, those guys are definitely in play. Boston Red Sox at Blue Jay at the Blue Jays. Hold on 1 second before we go into convulsions here. I'm tired. I'm so sorry. I'm tired, guys. Yeah, so we will have. Where am I at? His runs and RBI. We would have Santana at a minus 120. No, I want to talk about. We got to get Josh Lowe at a minus 130, Luke Rayleigh at a minus 120. I mean, plus 125, and you can get. And you could get Brandon Lowe at a minus 105. All right, lefties get a bump here in this spot, so that's how we roll in there. Okay, Boston Red Sox at Toronto Blue Jays. We got an over under 8 in this spot. We got Bayo on the mound, and we have Barrios on the mound. Okay, now I want to say as of late, Barrios been a little bit better here. But if you want, I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little bit more looking into props right now. So I'm probably gonna end up fading the Toronto side. It's just hard to put a read on these guys, what they gonna do, yada yada yada. So, um, as far as the Red Sox go here, looking at some of these numbers here is pretty good. Rafael Devers, he's 7 for 30 with 2 home runs, 2 singles, 2 doubles. That's good for a 233 batting average. Yeah, he's in play all the way up to a home run. Who else? Mm. So Alex Verdugo, he's 7 for 20, batting 350 versus Barrios, 5 singles, a double, and a home run. I like him for his hits, runs, and RBIs. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibilities there. I don't think that's too much to ask. Verdugo, his hits, runs, and RBIs sitting at minus 135. Rafael Devers, one and a half hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 130. Trent Cassis, I like Trent Cassis. We know the damage he can do. His hits, runs, and RBIs sitting at plus 115 for over 1.5. I really like that as well. Masaka Yoshida, hits, runs, and RBIs sitting at minus 110. So at the end of the day, we get some really, really good numbers for these bats here. And it is what it is. It's self-explanatory. I mean, I like all those guys. Probably my top player right there would probably be Rafael Devers. All right. Next game here I want to talk about is Cincinnati Reds, man, at New York Mets here. Okay. Looking at Peterson and looking at Hunter Green. This Cincinnati Reds team they strike out at a high clip. No, they don't strike out at that high of a clip right now. But versus left, well, I would just say in general, they have a 23.7 K rate over here. All right. Now you got Doug Peterson here. David Peterson. David Peterson's got some K stuff, but he can get hit as well. All right. His strikeout, his K percentage is sitting at 23.4 for versus overall, and then 27.9 versus lefties, and 23.2 versus righties. All right. Giving up plenty hard contact here. A nice amount of hard contact. All right. So on the flip side, you can look at guys like who the fuck did I have in my shit here? 1 second, guys. Joey Votto, Joey Votto's almost hitting 1,000 OPS versus lefties. David Peterson is a lefty. David Peterson is he's giving up 1,000 OPS. 861 OPS towards lefties and 848 OPS towards righties. We do know that, Joey Votto does have the power. He's got the power. All right. So that's one thing we ain't got to worry about. It's just, is he going to take his ass deep? You know what I'm saying? So that's the main focus right there. So bats I'm going to like here. I'm going to just leave it down to, let's see. Jake Fraley ain't going to be in the lineup. Shucks. Who do I have over here? Let's see. Let me come over here. Hold on. Let me come over here. Oh, sorry guys, that took all that damn time. All right, so New York Mets are it's gonna be interesting here. We got good numbers here. At the end of the day, it's probably just gonna be a strikeout prop for me. Or probably a stairway. Okay. You got Hunter Green on the mound. He's got tremendous K stuff, as you can see. He 30% K rate overall versus lefties. Where is it? 34.9 and then 26.4 towards righties. All right. So it is what it is, man. His props in at 7.5. If you want to get there, be my guest. I need a little bit more time, but I'm probably gonna end up pulling the trigger there. All right. Minnesota Twins and Chicago White Sox here. Now we have Schulten's on the mound, and Schulten's just So I can't back him in no shape, form, or fashion in this situation right now. But let's see what we can come up with. And I don't think I added any Minnesota players to my player pool, so that will negate a few thoughts and things of that nature. But we still right here in the thick of things. So guys like Royce Lewis here. He's. I'm just give you the spiel here. Um, Jesse Soten's. He's only giving up a 540 OPS towards lefties, but he's giving up 946 OPS versus righties. And then Royce Lewis, he's 916 OPS versus righties. All right. Now, this Minnesota team, they've been hitting. They've been hitting right hand pitching. Okay, so probably not betting on this game. What's the lines here? I might drop it in a parlay piece, man. Might drop it in a parlay piece at a minus 176. Only time will tell. We will see. All right. But yeah. So righties are in play because this Minnesota team, they got righties that hit righties well. Righties get a buck. And then they got lefties there. They hit righties well. So Ober, I haven't been capping Ober. I ain't gonna lie, I went right over him, so I have to do a little bit more extensive on him to see what's going on with them. Washington Nationals at Milwaukee Brewers. We got an over in the 8 in this spot. Irvin on the mound, Miley on the mound. What I was looking at here was probably going to be just two bats, man. Irvin giving it up to lefties, and then so that's nobody. That's none other than Christian Yelich. And then on the flip side, Milwaukee Brewers side. I mean, Washington National side. I'll be looking at Lane Thomas here. You could put those guys together for a hit parlay, or hit runs and RBIs, single, however you want to do it. Be my guest. Houston Astros at Kansas City Royals here. We had an over under 10 in this spot. So it's gonna be the lefties for me here. Okay. I like you of course Jordan Alvarez, 1050 OPS versus righties. Zach Greinke, he's pitching his worst versus lefties with a 950 OPS. So those are some of the reasons I like the lefties here. Kyle Tucker, Jordan Alvarez, both of those guys get a bump, and then you got guys like Michael Brantley, who is a left. Uh, hmm, Right. So he's a lefty and he hits righties really, really well. And then it all comes into fruition as far as Grinke. He giving it up to lefties, man. So, it's a match. So there we have it right there. All right. Philadelphia Phillies and St. Louis Cardinals here. Um, Sliding over here to a DraftKings here. It's going to be a parlay piece here that you're looking at here. I'm going to go to the outs recorded section, and then I'm going to slide down here to Aaron Nola with 17 and a half pitching outs. I like that. I wouldn't parlay that. I'll put it in I bet that straight. Mm, no more of those guys out there. All right. As far as bats wise in this one here, I'm only looking at these righties for Philadelphia here. All right, so you got let me go down the line. You have Trey Turner, 76, 768 OPS versus lefties. I had Nick Castellanos, 902 OPS versus lefties. Real Muto, 856 OPS versus lefties. And Alec Bohm, 914 OPS versus lefties. So it got some bats. All right. It's going to be Philadelphia or nothing for me in this spot. Um, Probably could look at um, no, I'll say that. I'll save that. San Francisco Giants at Colorado Rockies here. We have an over under of 10 and a half. This is Coors Field. We know what Coors Field does. It activates runs. Okay. This game, we might get a doubleheader today, but this game was the game that got rained out or whatever the case may be with that. So it's gonna be like all out welfare for this one here. Just take the numbers. Take these numbers I'm going to give you guys. Uh, Chase Anderson, he's giving up a 900 OPS to righties, 900 OPS towards lefties. All right, so Chase Anderson is getting hit. So that leads me to saying that I can't really talk you off anything here. I haven't been targeting these San Francisco bats in quite some time, but hey, it is what it is. Hmm. I'm not even gonna hand out a favorite bat in this one. I'm just skip over that. Detroit Tigers at Los Angeles Angels here. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot. What I'm looking at here is going to be the pitching outs for Tariq Skubal. All right, 16 and a half. I don't know what to make of this here. 16 and a half. He doesn't have to go 6 innings. He has So he's hit this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. Did it say 16 and a half? Yeah, it says 16 and a half. So, I mean, yeah, he's hit this number 1, 2, 3, 4 out his last 5 games. And that was the last game versus Detroit there. Now, the strikeouts he's been striking out too. He's been striking people out 9-7, 9-7-7. So the K's have been there as of late. Uh, so I couldn't talk you off any type of, wheezing K's down or anything of that nature. Remember, Caesars let you same game parlay strikeouts and some other unique things over there too. All right. So Chicago, it's gonna be Detroit Tigers or nothing for me in that spot. Unless Otani plays, then it's a different ball game. Chicago Chicago Cubs at my Chicago Cubs at Arizona Diamondbacks here. Now we got Brandon Pfaadt on the mound and we got Steele on the mound. Okay, so Steele has been phenomenal this year. All right, and then I think his record is like 13-3, 14-3, or something like that. So he's definitely somebody to look out for. Justin Steele there. I'm gonna check his numbers in 1 second. As far as the bats go, you can look at both sides, both bats. That's no problem there because Brandon Pfaadt, he gives up a 935 OPS to lefties and then 859 OPS to his righties. So guys like hold on, let me see. Where's the Cubs at, damn it? All right. So, I mean, I don't even have to tell you. I mean, you're going to get some decent numbers here, first of all. Christopher Morel, minus 105. Cody Bellinger, minus 135. His hits runs on RBIs. Dansby Swanson, minus 135. So, Dansby Swanson and Cody Bellinger, those are the guys that got the home runs versus Brandon Pfaadt, okay? Man, but if you was rolling with Steele, I think he's like 13-3 or 14-3. You've been making some money, all right? And those are things that you got to look out for. Sometimes you can just wait for your favorite pitcher to come on and just bet on him. San Diego Padres at Oakland Athletics here, all right? So we have a lefty on the mound here. And whenever we got a lefty on the mound, I always target Ha-Sung Kim. He's got a 929 OPS versus lefties there. This even if they do get to the bullpen is not that great for Oakland Athletics. Other guys I'm looking at here is let's see, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's probably the only person on the team that's hits, runs, and RBIs sitting at plus 120. I definitely think he's due. I definitely think he's due to have a great game. Who else? Manny Machado. I mean, his hits, runs, and RBI sitting at minus 120. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? That's definitely going to be in play. Luis Camposano. Camposano. All right, his hits, runs, and RBIs. If he's in the lineup, it's sitting at at plus 100 there. Okay, and he's been on fire as of late. So, he's somebody that you could look at that I am going to be betting on. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Now, I expect runs to be put up here. Remember, Oakland, I pointed this out every single day now. Oakland is hitting righties, lately. All right. So let's check out the WRC Plus right now. Last 30 days here. Oakland are fourth in strikeouts. I'm sorry. But last 30 days, they 15, right around the middle of the pack. WRC Plus sitting at 100. Yeah, so I'm not going to take a side here. I really want to fire up San Diego Padres, but I'll lean back. All right, I'll lean back and stick to props. Okay, so what I'm going to bet is I am going to bet Ha-Sung Kim for sure. I'm going to bet Camposano, and I'm going to bet. I probably bet 4 guys from this just to see if it's really, really real. But it is what it is. Okay. Last but not least, the Los Angeles Dodgers sitting at minus 108. This is a pick 'em here. All right. So it's a fishy line. It's a fishy line here for sure. All right. But I ain't taking those. I ain't taking no. I'm not taking no money line or nothing in this game here. Probably gonna sit back and enjoy this one here. You guys got any plays for this? Let me know. Okay. So quick rundown here. Let me get back to it. Let's see. I want to go to the pitching house because I had some. I'm probably getting ready to do a small parlay, like a 2-leg or a 3-leg. Go back to pitcher props. Let's go to outs recorded. Gary Cole at 17.5. I like that. Bryce Elder. Zach Eflin. Looks interesting, but I don't know. Lucas Giolito, boy. Ooh, they finna tear him up. This Texas boy's been on fire. Aaron Nola, Tariq Skubal. Strikeout prop. So Gary Cole strikeout prop, I like it, 6.5. Hunter Green sitting at 7.5. All right. I think I'm gonna stick with these right here. I might parlay these up. Yeah. And that's a plus 403. Yeah, so that's my parlay right there. Plus 403. I'm gonna take that for a parlay. All right. With that being said, guys, peace out. Tomorrow I'll probably come with some either Saturday night or Sunday morning. I'll bounce back with some football picks. All right. With that being said, guys, peace out. Peace.